My name is Brandon, and this is Liam. This is 1947 PA-12 on Wipline 2100 amphibs.
AOPA keeps flying safe, accessible, and fun by protecting your freedom to fly. We are the most trusted one-stop resource for all things related to general aviation. Become an AOPA pilot today.
All right, so this PA-12 specifically was actually originally totaled. It was a wreck, and it was purchased as that, and it was rebuilt and restored from the ground up and put on the Wipline 2100s, and is incredibly good workmanship and a well-built airplane. And it's too often these days a lot of these airplanes do get wrecked, and they kind of don't get rebuilt. So this one, to be brought back to life, and especially be brought back to life as a seaplane with the bigger engine, was a really great restoration for this airplane. This engine has the O-320 A-series engine. It's got the Lycon 160 horsepower STC, which is a really perfect fit for this airplane. It's very similar to a Super Cub. The PA-12 and the PA-18 really share a lot of similarities, other than this plane is a 3-seat airplane technically, and it's a little bit a wider body than a Cub. The only other real difference is a little bit of geometry in the tail, and then the wing incidence, which caused it to fly just a little bit different. And when Piper made this plane, it was to make it cruise just a little bit faster, hence it came with the name the Super Cruiser. This airplane's basic VFR, which is good for this airplane because really all you're trying to do is get out and get low and slow over the trees. It does have Mode C and ADS-B, so you can get in and out of the airspace, and basic VFR panel. This airplane specifically is equipped actually with 4 fuel tanks for long-range travel. With full fuel, you can get yourself in a little bit of gear in there, and then when you scale down and get the weight right to go work off the water, you can get 3 people in there as long as they're not large adults. But the one nice thing about the PA-12 is regardless, you're normally running it with 2 people, and but because it is the wide body, it's a lot more comfortable inside for those longer trips. With this aircraft being a PA-12 on amphibs, the takeoff roll is going to be anywhere from about 150 to 300 feet. On the water, it really depends on the surface conditions and what the winds are doing for the day. So the PA-12, especially on amphibs, is no speed demon, but this one is actually fairly quick. It's your 85 to 90 knots, which is similar to what you're going to find in a Super Cub with big gear. So it is a little bit slower than a regular PA-12 on wheels, but still decent speeds to get you there, even with all the drag and the floats. And the utility of the amphibious, being able to come in on the land and be able to hangar the plane and then get in on the water, is definitely worth the speed penalty. It's the most visceral form of flying you can have. It is in touch with the flight controls. It is a stick and rudder airplane. You're not getting anywhere fast, but you're getting there, and you're having a blast doing it and going to great places.